Welcome back to the Magical Mermaids Tarot channel, my beautiful sirens, mermaid, and merfolk family. Today we're going to be taking a look at the good news that's coming your way in regards to your current concerns. Okay, we all have concerns. We got a million concerns, things we're thinking about, and today we're going to be touching on what exactly are those concerns and what is the good news coming down the pipeline for my viewers in regards to these concerns. Okay, now if you are watching this video, then this reading is for you. These messages are for you. That is the new format for my readings and my messages out to my viewers and collective. It's also for all zodiac signs, so every zodiac sign represented here, these are your readings. Okay, follow your intuition as well, of course, and let us begin. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a card of stability, financial stability, physical stability, someone being present, or also the card of abundance, having lots of money in your life, or it could be in regards to a man or a boss figure who maybe you're looking for, you're looking to be hired by someone wealthy, or you're looking for a wealthy husband, or you're wanting to bring or channel the energies of stability into your life. Okay, this could have something to do with that, or it could be that there's a current concern in your mind, and it has to do with someone who is well off or very stable. Okay, it's involving someone like this. Let's get more information. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, definitely having to do with a person for a lot of you. Okay, this person who is well off is also very I want to say that they're kind of strict. They have certain rules that they follow, or certain rules that they expect you to follow. Okay, they're not just going to be go along to get along. They follow the principle of the thing. Okay, they go by the principles. It could be that you're dealing with someone who is well off but has not been treating you correctly. Maybe someone who's a bit of a kind of manipulative, or a bit of a tyrant. That's a possibility. It could be also that you are dealing with someone who maybe is a bit on the greedy side, or someone who's corrupt. Okay, that could be a first concern that's popping up into your mind. Someone in a position of authority who is not using that power in a good way. Okay, I'm also getting that maybe you're looking for a boss figure or new employment with someone who has money and someone who is ethical. You're looking for a new situation. That's a current concern of yours. Or you're dealing with a boss figure who you feel is not treating you correctly. That's possible. We got Justice, exactly. So there is this feeling, with this concern here, that you're not being handled correctly. Okay, you're not being treated fairly. If this is a love situation, it could be that you're dealing with a man or a partner who is making a lot of money, but who you cannot entirely trust. Perhaps you are looking to sever your connection with this person, or you're looking for a divorce, or you're going through a separation with this person. Perhaps you're taking someone to court. Perhaps you're suing someone, and you're wanting to know the outcome of the court case between you and this person. You're wanting to know what would the judgment be. That's another possible concern you could be having in when these types of cards come up. Perhaps you're concerned, hey, I'm in leagues with someone who, they make a lot, they're very abundant, but will they follow the rules? Will they treat me as I deserve? Or maybe they're not treating you as you deserve, right? They're not. And you're wanting to know how this is going to turn out. Let's take a look at the cards that are coming up. We have, I have faith that something better is in store, the Star card. So there's a big wish you have in regards to the situation. Regardless of how you're being treated, you just want things to work out okay. Okay, even if they're treating you badly, or you feel like you're not getting what you deserve, or you're trying to separate yourself from this person, and you're wanting a fair outcome, or you want to pay out, you just want fair treatment when it comes to this situation. Your wish is going to come true. I do see a big wish coming true. Okay, I do see that something better is coming down the pipeline for you. I do see it. Okay, there's a big wish you've had, and I feel like it's going to draw nearer to you. Okay, it's going to draw nearer to you. We have I guard my energy, Four of Pentacles. I do see you coming into possession of some type of amount of money or resources. You're going to be able to hold on to something that is yours. Okay, you're not going to lose out completely when it comes to this energy. You're going to be holding on to something. And I feel like that is one of your wishes. You're going to want to come into possession of money or resources. You want to be treated fairly. So I see that you'll be getting some money. Now, do I feel like you're going to be super rich? No. Okay. But I do think that you're going to be coming into a modest sum. So you're not going to get nothing. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. So far anyway. We'll see what more the cards have to say. We have I rest in power, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So here we're getting confirmation that this amount that you're going to get is going to become a big amount, because you'll be saving your money. You'll be dealing with your money wisely. You'll be, investing your money, holding on to it, storing it for a rainy day, or putting it in a savings account. So you are going to get some type of payout, or some type of income, or some type of amount that's going to come to you, and you're going to hold on to it. And your holding on to it is what's going to lead you to become abundant. Okay, so that is sort of like a future outcome reading and advice all in one. I also see that you're going to be able to protect yourself in this situation, in this scenario. Maybe to protect yourself. You're going to be able to get some rest too. You're going to get some rest. I feel like you're going to have a chance to heal. If this is an abusive situation, I see healing coming up for you. Restoration, rejuvenation. Okay. And you being able to hold on to your energy. It won't be getting frittered away and lost and all that. You're going to be able to hold on to it. There's this idea that you will be getting plenty of rest and restoration. And you'll be resting in style, resting in luxury. Okay, I'm getting a luxurious rest. Okay, so we have the Aladdin cards here. We got patience. Oh my gosh, patience. Oh, that's a cute little puppy. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to be very patient with you. Yeah, someone's going to be very patient with you. Okay. Or perhaps you're going to learn the art of patience. You're going to be very patient, and your patience is going to pay off. Your patience is going to pay off. Okay. And you've been very patient in a certain situation where you've been dealing with like it could be a boss, a wealthy boss or wealthy company, and waiting on them to treat you correctly or pay you fairly and follow their rules and treat you the way that you expect them to treat you. And I feel like your patience is going to pay off. Don't flick. All right? It's going to pay off. Your loyalty, your doggedness, your determination is going to pay off. We have goldfish. It's my puppy, guys. All right. I was fostering a dog called Lulu, and I have given her to my daughter. I've given Lulu to my daughter, and my puppy, who I currently have now, is my forever dog. Her name is Lila, and she is the one who will be hanging out with us these days. Okay, my daughter really wanted a dog, so I gave Lulu away to my daughter, and now she has Lulu, the little white Chihuahua Maltese, and now I've got a Pomeranian, who's my personal dog. Her name's Lila. She's very beautiful, and she will be with us a lot. She's tiny. She's like 3.5 pounds, and it's probably not going to be more than 4.5 pounds when all is said and done. Anyways, back to the reading. I'm seeing that this situation you're dealing with, where you've been waiting to be treated correctly, you've been waiting to get what is yours coming your way, because you follow the rules, you've done what they asked for, is going to lead to you becoming wealthy. I do see wealth. It says here material wealth. Okay. And I also see spiritual growth. I see both coming in for you. You're going to grow through this experience. It's going to teach you certain things. Okay, you're going to learn certain things. It's going to give you give you spiritual fortitude. All right. I see your patience will be paying off. You'll be learning the art of patience. I see that, there's money coming in for you. Absolutely. We got the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the goldfish, which symbolizes wealth in the Japanese lore and increase in material wealth. It literally says here, okay? Wow. You're going to come into possession of some money or resources of some type, okay? And it's going to be, I feel like you're not going to be mad hustling. No, you're not going to be mad hustling, always, like working so hard and tired and all this. No, none of that's going to be happening, okay? You're going to be able to chill and cultivate and, things like that. We got enact, exactly. We see a woman in a tub here just chilling, relaxing, resting, going within. We got that with the star card, okay? Unwinding, okay? So this situation is going to resolve beautifully for you, because you're going to come into certain resources, especially if you save that money. It's going to lead to you becoming wealthy, which is confirmed by these cards here. And you're not going to be stressing yourself out to get there. You're not, okay? It's not going to be happening like this. You're going to be able to relax and take good care of yourself, especially with the star card and this inactive card coming up. I see that you're not going to have to kill yourself to get this money. I'm sorry. And it's almost like maybe this is what you were doing, and this is what you were starting to feel like was unfair about the situation, is feeling like you didn't get to rest. You get to rest. It says, I rest in power. The star card, restoration. Look, we got a woman in the tub resting. We got this dog here resting. And in the meantime, money is pouring in. Okay? I do see some cultivation and some nurturing of what it is that you do. So there's going to be some work involved, but you're going to be doing it in class, in style, in opulence. Okay? This is a beautiful message. We have fearless. Okay. So we're seeing some activity here, but it's the fun kind, right? I feel like you're going to be, jumping, taking a leap into, it's going to kind of give me a little bit of fool energy. You're going to be taking a risk. And, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to just trust this situation. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to relax. I'm going to trust this scenario here where I'm working with someone very wealthy who has made certain rules that I got to follow. And I'm going to trust this situation. And I'm not going to stress about it anymore. Okay? And I'm going to have fun while I'm doing it. I'm going to view this as a fun adventure. And it's going to pay off. Okay, you're going to have fun, you're going to get to rest, and you're going to come into money. We have love. Now, this is bringing me back, this love stone here is bringing me back to a romantic type of situation where I feel like you're dealing with someone who, I think you're wondering, or, questions need to be answered. Is this person going to be stable? Is this person going to be loyal? Is this person going to follow their ethics? They're going to be ethical and stable for you. Okay? And what I'm getting is that you'll be able to rest. Yeah, you'll be able to rest. You'll be elevated in status. I see that if this is a divorce, you're going to get what's coming to you. Okay, you're going to be treated properly. And, you're going to get alimony or whatever. If this is a relationship you're wondering about, how is it going to go down? How are they going to treat you? I'm getting that they're going to treat you very well. Okay, you're going to be elevated. Possibly you're going to be made, we got the King of Pentacles, you're going to be made the Queen of Pentacles right here. Okay, they're going to be loyal to you. The dog signifies loyalty. They're going to treat you like a goldfish. Okay, the goldfish is in the bathtub here. That would be you. They'll want you to rest. They'll want you to enjoy yourself and relax. They're not going to want you to be like haggard, running yourself, ragged and haggard and overstressing and all this. They're not going to want that for you. Okay, they're going to take you on beautiful vacations. Okay, and they're going to love you. All right. And if this is a lawsuit, like I said, I think you're going to be awarded some money, and you're going to take good care of that money, and you're not going to be stressing. What you're going to do with the money is you're going to get to rest. Okay, you're going to give yourself a break. You're going to restore. Perhaps you just really overworked yourself for some situation, and now you're like, okay, I need to get what's coming to me. You're going to get what's coming to you, and you're going to be doing it while you're resting. You're not going to be burning yourself out. It's the opposite. You're not going to be burning out. You're going to be resting, relaxing, rejuvenating, and even be able to go on some vacations, enjoying what it is that you do, loving what it is that you do. Okay, so yeah, I see you going on vacation with this person coming up soon. Maybe you've been wanting to go on vacation with them. Is that possible? Anyways, I see love coming down the pipeline for y'all. On that first concern, I see you coming into money, you coming into rest, you coming into fun and adventure with someone you love, someone you enjoy being with. I'm also seeing with this first pile, you may there's a scenario or setting or situation going on with someone who makes money, okay, or it could be your job situation. A decision needs to be made, okay, and I feel like the decision, it's going to be your wish coming true, coming into some money, holding into that money, becoming wealthy as a result of this activity, and you being able to rest. You will not have to overwork in order to make sure that you are wealthy. You're not going to have to overwork, and you're going to be able to enjoy your time with this person. This could be someone you care about also, coming into money, okay, that you're going to be making good use of. Could be a partner, could be a spouse, business partner, or a love partner too. There's a lot of interesting energies going on here, so just apply it to your situation as it fits. Let's move on to your second current concern that's coming up here. Let's get a gander here at what this is all about. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is about taking something very seriously. Work related, this could be school related, this could be a new job, something you're taking very seriously. This could also have to do with a message. Perhaps you're waiting for a message in regards to schooling, or in regards to a new job. Maybe you're waiting to hear back, you've gotten this job, or you're waiting to hear back. Maybe you're going to school, taking notes, studying something. This could be your current concern, could be about that. Maybe you're looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend. But, I think it's a practical thing. Okay, it could be work related, or practical thing, or having to do some type of message. Okay, we got the Four of Cups. Okay, maybe you send someone a message and they're acting as if they don't care about that message. They don't care about it. Okay, perhaps you are also, maybe you're dealing with school or a new job that you don't like. You're not pleased with it. You're not pleased with this new job, or pleased. You're like, this is not exactly what you wanted. You're indifferent towards this job, or you're not attracted to this job. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, so I feel like maybe there is a job you want. Okay, but maybe you don't have it. You're waiting to hear back about it. Also getting that this could be about a relationship. Perhaps you may have had a falling out with someone. You sent them a message and they are yet to respond, and you want to be reunited with someone. You want things to be, the harmony and the balance to be restored. Okay, maybe there's someone you're waiting to hear back from in regards to a job. Okay, perhaps you're feeling like this person is acting as if they're not interested in you, but you wish they were interested. Okay, so let's take a look at the good news coming down the pipeline about this concern. Okay, I'm also getting that for some of y'all, you've been getting messages from people that you're not interested in. Maybe you've been getting a lot of people sliding your DMs, trying to contact you, and you look at them and you're like, I don't want this person. And there's a particular type of person that you're looking for to reconnect with, or that you want to be in a relationship with, and that's what this concern is about. Okay, that's another message coming through. Just apply these messages I'm giving here to your situation as it fits. Here's the goodness coming down the pipeline. Okay, Ten of Swords. I put my foot down. Okay, the good news is, first of all, you're not going to accept nonsense. You're not going to accept jobs or people you don't want. That's the truth. You're not going to accept jobs or people you don't want. You put an end to situations that are bad. Perhaps you've been getting messages from someone you don't want to hear from. And the good news is that you're done with that situation. Okay, it's not going to keep continuing. You're done dealing with this person. You made that decision and it's done. Okay, It's not going to, there's no further bad things that are going to keep happening with a particular connection. It's done. Okay. I see, with the Sun card coming up here, I see joy, I see success coming into your life in regards to maybe you wanting to be united with a job you like, getting the kind of job you like, or, the Sun card also represents a good marriage. Okay. You will end up in a good marriage if that's what you're looking for. If that's what you're looking for, in a good connection. I'm seeing vitality. I'm seeing positivity. A good time. Okay, a good time of your life is coming up in the future in regards to this matter. You're going to understand something more. Okay, so this is about schooling. Your mind is going to be getting enlightened. You're going to be learning more. Okay. We have, which is this one? The Lovers. Yes. You're gonna be united with someone. You're gonna find your person for sure. You're gonna find your soulmate. I definitely see it. I got a good marriage, but you're finding your soulmate. You're done with connections with people you don't want or like. You're done with it. Okay, could be a particular person we're talking about here. You're done with it. And you're going to be putting your foot down and going, I'm not going to be dealing with certain types any longer. And that's going to hold. That's going to stand. And once you do this, what's going to happen is your joy, your beauty, your radiance is going to come back, and it's going to make you very attractive to someone who is the right match for you, the perfect match for you. Now, I am feeling like it's going to be a bit of an attraction of opposites kind of deal going on, where you're going to be different from this person, but they're going to be just the thing you need, the person you need. Next, we have respect. You're going to be treated respectfully. You're going to be treated respectfully by this person. You're going to be treasured and adored by this person. You're going to be treasured. You're going to be adored. You're going to be respected in this connection. You are. We have wealth. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of wealth coming through for you guys. This person could be wealthy. Okay. So I'm looking at that love situation. I think that you're going to meet with someone who respects you, who has money. They'll have money. Okay, they'll be doing very well financially. They're not going to be a brokey. The opposite. Okay. I'm not saying you're a gold digger. Okay, viewer. I'm just saying that, these are the characteristics of the person that you're going to be running into in the future. Who your concern is, will you find this person, or will you be reunited? The answer is yes. We got the Lovers, 2 cups. We have the answer is Lovers. Now, if this has to do with a job, a new job you're wanting, you've been getting offers you don't want, and you're wanting to be united with that one job you really like, I see that you will find it. It's going to make you very successful. It's going to be a job that you would love to choose. That will make you very happy. You will be very respected at this job. Your skills will be respected. Who you are, what you bring to the table will be respected. You'll be paid well. Very well. Yeah, you're going to manifest your dreams, for sure. I'm getting boss status. For some of y'all, this could be a position of leadership if you're interested in that. If that's what you've been pursuing, that's what you're after. You're going to be getting that. The additional dreams coming true here that you'll be manifesting is dream home, as you can see. Dream home. Dream car, okay? This job could come with a car or a home, and you'll be able to get a nice house or a nice place to stay. It has to do with your career. I'm definitely getting strong career vibes as well with this card. You're going to be paid well. You're going to be respected at this job, and you'll be paid well. And you're going to be able to manifest your dreams through this job. Okay? That's definitely coming through. Ooh. I meant for this to be the card that's here. We got Globetrotter. Okay, so it's going to be a job where you travel. You may have to travel for this job. Maybe leave your home. It's not going to be a work from home opportunity. That's what I'm getting to. You're going to have to, go to work somewhere. Also getting, you may have to travel for work. Okay? Alright? You may have to travel for work. You're definitely going to have to get up out of your house and go to it, for sure. But you're going to be getting paid very well. You'll be respected there. Also getting, this is a love situation. It's on your mind. You're going to be treated well, respected. This person's going to spoil you with money. You get to, or specifically, this person is going to be making so much money that your lifestyle is going to be well funded while being with this person. You may have to relocate to be with this person. You may have to relocate. They may be in a different part of the world or a different part of town, or you may have to just move in with them. I see moving in with someone. That's a possibility. I see a lot of travel coming up for you with this person. Yes, definitely feeling like you may have to move. Definitely having to go somewhere. You know, this person's got a backpack, they're going somewhere. This person's got their suitcase, they're going somewhere. So you're going to have to, if it's a job, you're going to have to get up out of your house to go somewhere, or travel for work. Okay, this is a new job that you're looking for. That's the new job that's coming into your world. Also getting that this will be possibly a position of leadership. And I feel like if this is a relationship, then you're going to be calling the shots in the relationship at least some of the time, right? It's not going to be a situation where you're going to be getting bossed around. No, you're going to be respected. You're going to be loved. Your opinion is going to be sought after, and your blessing in the relationship is going to be wanted. This person's going to want to know that you're okay with what's happening. They're going to want your approval. They're going to be after your approval, okay? You're going to end up in a nice home, or be able to keep your home, or get a nice apartment, or rent a nice home. Just a nice living situation. You're going to be getting a car. Maybe you're getting a car out of this deal, or you have a nice car that you drive. Your dreams, whatever they are, will be manifesting as a result of this job or this person you're going to be finding. And for your stone, we have wealth. Wow. Wealth and wealth. You guys seeing this? You know what? This is amazing. This is the bag. I'm going to show you guys the bag of stones that I dig my hand in to randomly pick a stone. Okay? And they're all very different. Look how big this bag of stones is. And I pick randomly with my eyes closed for each pile. Okay, while thinking of you, while meditating on your current concerns and what's the good news coming down the pipeline, we have wealth. Okay, so viewer, I am so happy for you. Okay, there is some type of job you're going to be getting that's going to bring you a lot of money. Okay, in your future. Okay, I'm also getting that you may marry well. You may marry upward, or marry someone who makes a lot of money. Okay, or that y'all's combined income is going to be a huge upgrade for your lifestyle. Okay, definitely seeing teamwork, definitely seeing a union, a harmonious partnership that you're going to feel in great alignment with this person. Your values are going to be similar. You're going to allow yourself to be vulnerable with this person. You're going to be full alignment with this person. You're going to be harmonious with them. Okay, like as far as your future goals, the location you want to live in, you name it. Okay, your values, what you both want, is going to be in alignment, and your situation is going to be very moneyed. I mean, wealth and wealth. I mean, come on, right, guys? Wow. Okay, let's move on to the third and final concern that I'm picking up on in this reading. Let's begin here. We have the King of Wands. Okay, beautiful energy. This is about leadership. This card is about leadership. This card is about vision, right? Entrepreneurship, starting a business or having a business. This is for those of y'all who want to be a business owner. Yeah, I'm just getting like this could be about a business that you're trying to get off the ground. This could be maybe about a mentor type in your life. Maybe you're wanting to mentor people or be like a self-help guru or something about mentoring others or being mentored. A business, something about honor or just boldness, taking authority in your life, being bold. Perhaps there's someone you're dealing with, it's possible, who is a bit of a I don't know, man, like a bossy dictator type. It's a possibility. You got the Ten of Pentacles. This person is moneyed. All right. Perhaps you're wondering if a business you're trying to get off the ground is going to be able to create the legacy you're after. You're wondering if it's going to lead to generational wealth. You're wondering if it's going to lead to abundance, going to be a reliable source of income, if it's going to work out for you. Okay. All right. And if this is a man we're talking about, or a person, then I think that you're dealing with someone who maybe they're bossy, or there's some things about them you don't like, and but they are very well off. Okay. They're very stable. They come from a good family. Okay, 3 of Cups. Okay, maybe you're wondering if you're going to be able to marry someone. I see a wedding coming up. Maybe you're wondering if this person who's a business leader, someone very assertive, someone who has made moves towards you and shown a certain level of maturity and seriousness of intention, maybe you're wondering if you're going to be getting married. Okay, man or woman. It's non-gender specific. It could be a woman who is who's very assertive, a woman who's very assertive, coming from a good family. You're wondering if you're going to be able to get married, or a man from a good family that you're dealing with, that you're like, I'm really interested in this guy or person, and I really want to know if we're going to be tying the knot. Okay, that's a possibility. Just take it as it resonates and leave the rest for others. Or also, you just want to know, it could be also that you are an entrepreneur, you have a business in mind, and you're wanting to know if that business is going to be successful, and going to be, if you're going to be celebrating the success of that business. Perhaps there's a business project or venture you're considering that you finally decided, I'm not sitting around anymore, I'm going to try to make this thing happen. Will it be successful? All right, we have the Ace of Wands. Well, I see that you're going to get started on it. You're going to get started on it for sure. I'm free to follow whatever inspires me. You're not going to be sitting around. You're going to get going on this. You're going to plant those seeds, and that seed of inspiration, that drive is going to be there. Okay, for sure. I see you're not laying around. You're going to be assertive. This is kind of a continuation of the King of Wands energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let the chips fall. Let the chips fall where they may. Hey, the Wheel of Fortune is significant of destiny, luck, okay, fate. And it's indicative of good luck, too, to be honest, okay? So luck is on your side. Luck is on your side for sure. I feel like things are fortunately aspected for you, especially if you get going on it, okay? And I see that you will. We have the Two of Swords. Okay. I ponder, Two of Swords. I carry on and do. You're going to be very considerate of what it is you're doing. You're going to be considerate of it. You're not going to be too hasty. You're going to take your time, and you're going to consider things, which is very important for the success of this venture. Okay. Two of Swords. You're going to have a decision that you have to make. Okay. You're going to be maybe, caught up between two choices, two directions. For example, maybe you have a business idea and you're like, should I invest in being a sock maker, or should I invest in being a candle maker? I don't know, just giving some examples here. And you're going to be wondering about it for a while, but then you're going to make your decision. Okay, you're not going to be stuck at a stalemate, because I feel like maybe some of y'all, maybe you've been stuck at a stalemate for a while. I feel like maybe this business idea of yours had been kind of in a state of limbo for a while, and it's going to get going. If it's been stuck, it's going to get going and get moving in the future. Okay, no more of this stuck energy. Okay, that's what I'm seeing coming through. We have strength. Yeah, I see that you will have the strength it takes to push forward and get this thing done. Okay, I see that you're going to be pushing forward. I see a lot of power, a lot of strength. I see a man too coming through for some of y'all. And if this has to do with are you going to be getting married, I see yes. I see that this person is currently trying to decide if they should or not, but they're going to get going on it. The wheel will start turning. They've been in a state of indecision and stalemate about you, or the connection has been in a state of stalemate. And I see that all of a sudden, one day, they're just going to be like super jazzed and super inspired. And because the Ace of Wands is a card of inspiration. And I see them coming through with strength and power. okay, and saying something, letting something be known. Their mouth is open, you see. That throat chakra is channeling some words. Things are coming out, and they're very excited and, jazzed about whatever it is. We got the key. Successful outcome to your problem. I do think that they will propose to you. Yes, I do feel like you will marry this person. I think that they're going to be proposing to you around a time when something that they're dealing with resolves. Okay, they have a situation that they're dealing with, this man that you're hoping, or this person that you hope to marry, or you hope will propose to you. They're dealing with something, and when that thing is resolved, you're gonna see them. It's around that time that they will propose to you. It says you're bougie, so there's something to do maybe with their work or their business that's they're feeling stalled on, and when that resolves, that's when they will propose. It says you're bougie. Fancy pants, high end, superficial and materialistic, shallow, skin deep, hard to please. I feel like this person feels like they don't want to propose to you if they're not personally successful. They come from good money. They come from a good background, for sure. Okay? But they want to feel personally successful before they propose to you, period. Okay? Or there's something they're working on that they want to feel like, I want to succeed at this thing first, then I want to marry. They want to feel like a sense of good self-esteem about themselves before they propose to you. This is tied in. Okay? It's like the marriage is the cherry on top. Okay? Or the connection with you is the cherry on top. Now, when this comes to the realm of business, what I'm seeing is that there's going to be some type of solution that appears in response to a problem. Okay? Something they've been pondering, or you've been pondering. Okay? You've been pondering some type of problem in relation to this business. You're going to find the the solution to this problem. You are. And it's going to lead you to money. Okay? This business is going to bring in money. Okay? I'm seeing bougie, fancy man. I'm seeing you shopping. Be careful with that, though. Don't be too. There's a warning with this about materialistic and all that. So don't overspend. Okay? Save some of your money. But you will be running into money. Big money. Because I got 15 here, which is related to the devil card, which is about big money, big corporations, and which is kind of like along the lines of you wanting generational wealth. So I do see big money coming into your life, enough that you can go spend, enjoy, of course, but don't overdo with the spending. Okay. Next we got entrepreneur. Oh my gosh, entrepreneur. Lila's like, what in the heck? Yeah, she's shocked too. Lila is shocked. So I'm getting that with the entrepreneur, your dream's gonna come true. You're gonna be the boss. Your business is gonna flow, and it's gonna be sustainable. It's gonna be a sustainable business because I see the Lammas gate here, the infinity symbol. It's just gonna be flowing like this. Yeah, it's not going to. I feel like this business, and I'm giving a warning here on don't overspend. Any situation, don't overspend. Always hold on to things. You're all trying to create generational wealth, so you gotta keep holding on to your money, reinvesting, and building something up. You know what I'm saying? So don't fritter it away. But I don't think you are personally. But I get that this business is going to really take off, and I see it flowing. And look, money. Look, we have dollars coming in. Here's some money notes. We got the business. You're at your desktop working something. You're working on a database. You're getting contracts. You're running the show. You're running the business. You're going to be a CEO. It says boss. Wow. That's crazy, guys. Because I just shuffle the different decks and get the cards. I don't look at them. And so to see this resonance is just even more confirming for me and for you that this is going to work out. And there's some type of solution you need to come up with, having to do with maybe your motivation, being motivated. Because the Ace of Wands got strength. Get riled up about this. Don't let your energy fall. Keep your energy up, and it's going to lead to the successful outcome. And you're going to become bougie. The bourgeoisie. These are the new rich. This is not old rich. It's funny because you want generational wealth, and you will. You will create it. And that is going to come from this business idea that you have. Okay, let's look at our stone. We got health. Oh my goodness. Okay, health. It's going to be a healthy business, right? It's going to be a healthy relationship too. If you feel like this person's been bossy, going back to the relationship now, you feel like this person's been bossy or something like that, it's not going to be a toxic relationship. I don't think you got to worry about that. I do see a warning with the 15 devil coming up that, it's going to be, this person's going to give you things, but don't let that be everything. Okay, focus on the health of the relationship. But I see it's going to be a healthy relationship. Also getting, if this has to do with your health, perhaps you have a doctor who's been helping you with your health. From maybe you want a child. Maybe some of you all having fertility issues. You want a baby, and you just want good news about your health. I do see that there's going to be some patience, some waiting involved, and some action is going to be taken that's going to get things moving. And I see your vitality coming back. Okay, this has to do with your health. I see your vitality coming back, muscles coming in, specifically as a strong commentary on that. You'll be exercising, your muscles are going to get firm. You don't have to be like this guy, but just that kind of energy. You're going to feel vitality. And that's going to be the key, actually, is you becoming more physically active. And you're going to look fantastic, by the way. You're going to look great. And this is going to be a key to your success. I do feel like you're going to have a professional who's working on it. Who's going to be very, very focused on your health. It's going to help you become very healthy. Okay, they're going to, look at the facts. They're going to do research about this health concern you may be having. So if it comes to health, I do see some of that energy in there, especially with health popping up. But yeah, this is really good news, because especially if you start a business, a question that pops up is, what is the long-term health of this? What is the projection on how this will end up in the long term? And I see that it's going to end up beautifully. Okay? You're going to have a very strong, healthy, lasting business success. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, my beautiful viewers. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this video. Like I said, if you are here, then these messages are for you. Follow your intuition always. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. I love to hear from you guys. If you don't have anything to say, then let me know, where exactly in the world are you? Where are you watching from? I'd love to know and connect with you. Okay? If you value this reading and you've enjoyed it and you would like to see more, then go ahead and subscribe. That's a good way to support this work and get it out there to more people. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell, okay? So that you will not miss any readings from me. I post Tuesdays, Thursdays. I will be posting Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, except for next week or the next couple of weeks, because I do have some vacations coming up where I'm going to be out of town, going to the beach. Yeah, I'm just going to be near the water, all right? I'm a mermaid. I need to go get my ocean time. And you guys should too. Also, if you've already subscribed, then I thank you greatly. And I love you very much. Thank you for being a part of this family. You have my heart. Thank you for being the heartbeat of this channel and being part of this soulmate, part of this mermaid tarot collective. If you've already subscribed, then go ahead and hit that hype button to help promote this video, since I'm a small channel and I can use all the exposure I can get. Take good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye!